Let me know when you're in. Okay. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. ... Ah, you're awake. Finally, are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh?
What?
You're unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Daga.
It's no surprise, considering what happened. What happened? Ah! Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream. What I saw. It was real. that was me voice acting. That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka...
Akiramero.
I can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely, irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
Huh?
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? What good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I say that, it finally hit me. I realized she was really gone. None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us to all come here. Well, hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But I'm the one who convinced him to come. Right now we need to do whatever he says. They're his prisoners, right? Not a good idea to defy him without reason. But we don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka. I would never do that. If you believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again. Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school, I fear. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for the following Bear ×1 rule. Who did it? Who killed her? You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that. You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her. Nope. Sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If he wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? Someone killed someone! It is amazing what people are capable of. Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth. That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Oi.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
Huh?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause you're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing? Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
もしかすると
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are blackened, that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about, is it not?
つまり
Bingo! It's not easy enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
Yahoo!
So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep. It'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
卓球裁判では身内に潜んだ黒は誰かをお前らに議論してもらいます。その結果は卓球裁判の最後に行われる投票により決定されます。そこでお前らが導き出した答えが正解だった場合は秩序を乱した黒だけがお仕置きとなりますので、残った他のメンバーはただしもし間違った人物を黒としてしまった場合は罪を逃れた黒だけが生き残り、残った白全員がお仕置きされてしまいます。その場合もちろん共同生活は強制終了となります。
Well, because he's reading it out. I don't want to speak over the voice actor.
以上、これが学級裁判のルールなのです。
It's so cringy. So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Well, to put it simply,
なんと
it's execution.
など
Execution? And by execution you mean
処刑は処刑だよ。処刑
execution. Execution.
天気椅子でブリブリ、6月でもくもく、ハリケーンなんちゃらで体がバラったりってやつだよ。
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die, but if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
偉いね。
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So basically, what the outside world called the lay judge system, or inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The new rule has been added to the regulations. Oh, wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that?
Huh?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it. Why not? What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy. What? The punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something. Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be part of this. Don't be so selfish. You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist to the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, though it was more of a waddle. But then... Huh?
学園長ことモノクマへの暴力を禁ずる校則違反だね。召喚魔法を発動する。助けて、ウングネルの槍。
おかしくない？なんで私が
Suddenly, right at their end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way! Now, I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Oh, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
僕は本気だよ。
Now you see just how serious I am.
逆らう生徒は蜂の巣になったり爆発させられたり生き埋めにされたり溶かされたりエトセトラエトセトラ。そんな風になりたくなかったらお前らは学園の校則にしっかりと従うこと。
Junko's body has been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. The first time I'd seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who, until just a second ago, had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered in simple terms. It was the death of a human being.
あのね。
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
どうして？
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
やっぱり。
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
はにゃにゃ。
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
ほら
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
さてと。
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to help you in your search for the Blackened.
じゃじゃーん。
This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to
じゃあ、
call
モノ
it...
クマファイル。
I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death.
うん。
What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask?
えへん。
Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
じゃあ、
Wait, even you know who killed Sayaka?
うぷっぷ。
Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
そう。
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decisions. That's somehow comforting.
じゃあ。
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead were a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. One sec. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
ね
Now it's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result of having lost total faith in everyone else.
は
Huh?
つまり、
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. When you decide to trust or not trust, of course, is up to you. Continuing to think and talk about it with the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
なんなの
Saying stuff like that, it's just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
ひどいよ
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
ちょっと、
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. Huh, she's right. We need to begin our search right away.
そうだな。
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
なんなの
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They're using like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but I still have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this.
Ne.
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disrupt the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Ooh.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay then, we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not?
Damare.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Well, fuck you!
Naraba.
Fine, then I'll stay on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
Demo.
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
Huh?
What's going on? You sound like you're stoned. We're really gonna try and find out who did it? If we find out who did it, then only that person dies, but if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution. That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid. Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. Well, she's right. Then, who could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Uh-oh.
どうしよう。
Someone got right in front of us. They... Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. Okay, Xavier. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in the movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on! Just wait a second. She's dead, then that means... Then that means that everything that happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
何よ。
You're just now accepting that?
じゃあ、
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
それは、
well, do I really have to say anymore?
面白い。
I'd rather you didn't. No.
じゃあね。
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
じゃあな。
I'll be going too. And just like that, he was gone before we realized it.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime.
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
Alright!
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this right here, right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
あのさ、
I mean, we're not detectives or anything. Like, you know, we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
どうせ、
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
Yes.
You. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
あのさ、
I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. I'm not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
Oh,
True. We may as well at least check, just check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Huh.
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, no, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left, and their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone here really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise everyone will.
処刑は処刑だよ。処刑。天気椅子でブリブリ。毒ガスでモクモク。ハリケーンなんちゃらで体がバラったりってやつだよ。
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maezono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There is also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma number 1, or Monokuma file number 1. Oh, no way! Seriously, dude, I don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me! I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. She's gonna help investigate, Chihiro? I can't leave Junko here. feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. See. Inside the display case are trophies and other items. So I imagine going back to the scene of the crime. First of all, I should head back to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. I have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere, and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Huh. Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I wouldn't be surprised if it was coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off in parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you touch it just a little bit. Replica sword has been added to truth bullets. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it. I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
What?
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another one of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Okay. I'm not trying to... The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Oh.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
Huh?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then?
Huh?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
So, yeah.
None of the guys had opened their toolkits yet, cause, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath. But, huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It would just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Replica sword sheath has been added to Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty?
Oi.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. What are your theories? Let's hear them. Any ideas on who it is? Okay. And then any ideas on who killed Sayaka? Like, any ideas on who killed Sayaka so far? The girl in the bathroom. Sayaka. Yeah, the girl that died in the bathroom. Okay.
So yeah.
Kinda is. But,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have destroyed the evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
No,
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in.
But what if it was a girl that did it? ...
Oh.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes.
Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
何やってんの？見ればわかるでしょ。
いや、わかんないけど。
捜査よ。
捜査って？コンタクトでも落とした？
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But if few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time. Interesting. What's interesting? Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean? I searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really? Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to... Very interesting. The room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer? That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The bathroom. And on the other side of this door... ... No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. The wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist too. Right there, while her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, which is where they inflicted the deadly wound. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? Some sort of sharp object was inflicted into her. Where'd they get it? The water for the shower gets turned off at night time. It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. I've never seen something written in blood before. It was really the final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
それは
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way she found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
さあ
Think about it. You're not going to
苗
tell
木
me?
くん
You can cover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but obviously not going to tell me. Dying message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who's better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
苗木くん
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? What do you mean, how it gets stuck?
え
It's stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked, but once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
そう
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually I'm referring to the broken doorknob. The doorknob?
そうよ
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see it right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
どうやら
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
それは
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while lost in thought, but apparently struck with a sudden realization. She shot a question at me.
ちょっと
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about
ふーん
it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense she was really starting to get into all of this.
なるほどね
And that clears that up. What clears what up? I'm so lost.
じゃあね
See you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. Also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. So I think that means I'm done with this room. Let me see.
そういやない。
Oh, hi, dude.
妙だな。
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then Shush your typo. Yeah. Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file since Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched, so all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this.
怪しいです。
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wondered, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Sayaka, no. I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. Sayaka, there's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past.
モノクマ登場だよ。
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
ダメダメ。こっから先は入れないよ。
Beyond this point, only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty.
ダメダメ。こっから先は入れないよ。
Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Who's on cleaning duty?
ダメダメ。こっから先は入れないよ。
Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. This is stupid. Just be easier to go around.
ダメダメ。こっから先は入れないよ。
Entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty has been added to the truth bullet section. It looked like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Bling. Bling bling. Even here there's a damn monitor. What is this? There's a bunch of little fish swimming around inside. I can't imagine how this could have anything to do with the case.
magazines laying around, no help there. It's a washing machine that has nothing to do with this case. There's a swimsuit hanging out to dry, but it has nothing to do with what's going on. That vending machine is still there. Still doesn't have any way of helping us solve this case either. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage front and center was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friend she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then the voice I'd come to despise so much began to pour out of the speakers.
超高校級のアイドルである前園さやかさんがセンターマイクを務める国民的アイドルグループ。そんな彼女たちには華やかなスポットライトが本当によく似合いますね。ですが。
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the girls who had all simply collapsed.
だけあってこの国民的アイドルグループは解散しました。彼女たちがアイドルとして活躍することもスポットライトを浴びることも二度とありません。つまり前園さやかさんの帰る場所はもうどこにもなくなったのです。ではここで問題です。この国民的アイドルグループが解散した理由とは
？That warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Are you trying to say even he was able to get to them? That really didn't happen. Everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? There's nothing inside.
cleaning duty, huh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really? He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now? Actually, no. Okay, then who is? Hifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So, he's on cleaning duty then. Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long. And then when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. Celeste, do you know anything about this cleaning duty stuff? Cleaning duty? What is that? Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe you should ask Saka or someone else. Anyone but me, really. Entrance is being blocked by a huge slab of metal. It looks like some kind of mailbox, but there's nothing in it. I don't think it's going to help me solve this case. So, Claire, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? Cleaning duty? I'd know anything about that. Chunk is the one who takes care about stupid organizational stuff like that. Okay. Goodbye. Hiro, I was hoping I could ask you something. What is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, maybe a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head. I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyways for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Oh, no way. Seriously, dude. I don't want to die here. Double check everything.
Had a knife stuck in her, so I would imagine it probably came from the kitchen. That wouldn't be in a toolkit. Tina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm taking a break actually. I've been taking a break since you started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Kind of kitchen knives here, big and small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Kitchen knife set. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
そうなんだよね。
Yeah, it's weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
そうだよ。
No, last I remember they were all lined up in a nice neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
それは
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. And when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying one of the knives disappeared while you were drinking a tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. And you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Aoi's, however you say her name, account has been added to the truth bullet. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not, I would never. Tina, do you really think I murdered her?
だって
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys are supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together,
隠し
I honestly have no idea. Looking for whoever's on cleaning. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday. Oh, it just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. Since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room. Of course. It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key to the trash room gate. But we were supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
妙だな。
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room, and the only person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going through all that trouble? Why not just
the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want. That does seem more convenient.
つまり
Actually.
そういうことか。
If anyone's throwing it out of the trash room whenever they want it, then destroying evidence would be easy. The throw would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
つうかさ。
Anyway, more important than that.
おいこら。
Hey, Fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? I just decided to volunteer for something. I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
てめえ
Liar, I know why you did it.
ひょっとして。
You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
ありえませんな、常識的に考えて。
Talking about all my levels for 2D.
ぶっちゃけさ。
Yeah, but there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then change it.
めっちゃ許せね
You'll never get tired of 2D. Just spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D. Really voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
え。やれやれ。
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? You're so worried about fulfilling questionable morality. It is a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up trash to disposing of it. Or,
なんだ。
if you're as innocent as you claim to be, where's the harm in it? Anyway, on another topic, Tiffany, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask.
むむ
What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't figured that too hard yet. You haven't helped me recover from a trauma or leave a wound or eat a ball. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the classroom and look at
よし来た
Oh, okay. So easy. So Hikumi and I decided to head down to the craft room.
ふむふ
Would
む
you like me to open the gate, wouldn't you?
ぐへへ
You know, when I look at it, it makes me think, you raised my children right. You learned how to get by on the inside, but you never touched me. Just as you never needed to be dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever. Please just hurry up.
メロリロリ
Okie dokie. Leave it to me. Hikumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch activity. And then...
苗木誠殿
However, Mr. Nagy,
よもや
surely you're not planning to use this trash room to destroy the evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
ふむふむ
And that's as clear as you knew, isn't it? You left anything behind.
ほいほう
Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. There were shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looked like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
それはもしや
That? You know what that is?
むむ
Please, you can't. Oh, seven. The resume appearance out to a single word.
うん
Oh
big street corner. Gaze into it, and it will show you a relic of the future. This one's out of Mina Girl. She was on a quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person to choose. They should also be in the museum. I better go find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball. A green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. This is the incinerator. It's in the way back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now.
Well,
Green and yellow button. That's the north of the incinerator.
Tsubari!
You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it on. Sooner or later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure to learn this before you leave. Okay?
Whoa!
Well, someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
妖精さんの仕業
Said?
え
The fairy? No, you just said the last time you were here the incinerator was off.
Hmm.
Yes. About that. There can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
なんか来た
Yesterday, as soon as I was asleep, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. You think I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate?
怪しいです
It's impossible for the incinerator to be open. So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator has been added to Truth Bullets section of handbook. That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Or whatever it's for. It doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Maybe. You seem a little down. Really?
うっしっしっし
Can I just... Okay, yeah, whatever. Just like getting all the truth things. I'm pretty sure I'm almost done collecting all the evidence. You conflicting your spirits. Follow me anytime.
ふりふり
I've got all kinds of smart, sorry, stuff that might help cheer you up.
なぜに
What? You made me come all the way down here now, and now you're not even gonna check it out.
そうですぞ
It's the worst twist I can imagine. It's not the kind of thing readers like at all. What readers? I can touch it. The green button turns it on and the yellow button turns it off, or so it seems anyway. Oh, okay. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something.
う
A
ん
burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love. Anyway, looks like a piece of cloth in the shape, part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, there's definitely blood on the sleeve. This is all that's left of some of the evidence that the killer destroyed. There are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is.
ふむふむ
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was last here, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes.
絶対許せねえ
What does it mean?
そうに決まっている。
Everyone already knows who did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Time to go to the gym.
Ah!
No. I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta get out now. I got enough. I gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Huh? Oh, Makoto, what are you doing here? Hey, does this look familiar? Yeah, that's my crystal ball, man. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
どういうことだべ?
I only brought it because the guy said it was flesh. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not... Oh, did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history, Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Is that all seriously BS? Let's put that aside for now. But can you say without a doubt that this belongs to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like a million? That's pretty cheap. I mean, considering it gave me the power to control the world, that's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Okay.